Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. This is our second video of the day, Brewer's 51-point game. So this challenge is going to be pretty easy. It's score at least 51 points as a team. Since I don't really have a scoring goal for a player, we're just going to play normal. I'm going to show you the team so I can show you who our other card we're going to be reviewing today. So, the main card we're going to be using in this game is Corey Brewer, but at the end of the game, I will give you a review on Kimball Walker. I just got him today. So, throughout the game, I will be able to test him out. I'm going to apply a quick gold contract, so his contract doesn't run out after this game. Now, we are running mostly Emerald Dynamic Duos. The only card we're not running as an Emerald is this Chris Middleton card. And the reason is I just want to use Drew Holiday. There's not much deep into it. This 8 card is really good, especially if you want to run a more budget lineup, because he can get really good blocks. It feels like his blocking is a 99 and he's 7'5". So, this is a shorter game, so let's get right into it. We'll be able to run our players all quarter, too. But, if you want to save stamina, you could always go smart and sub them out at 2 minutes apiece. So that way, at least your team stays pretty well. Their stamina is good. I don't know why it was so hard to speak. So I'm definitely just going to show you first two, last two, and a bunch of highlights in the middle. So this game should be pretty easy. I mean, we do only have to run up against one god amongst men. And that is that James Harden card. Other than that, I don't think it'll be pretty hard to contain these guys. They have one score on their whole lineup, which for me is not scary. I wouldn't flinch if I saw a pretty average team with one good player. I know. Oh, that's bad. That was really bad. I was playing a game of Unlimited this weekend because I normally run a couple of games of Unlimited with Limited, just so it doesn't seem like it's a drag. I will show you my rings. I do have 5, and I only need 1 more, and I will do a review on that Russ card by himself. And the thing is, I normally will run into dudes with like 98 teams, like full Galaxy Opal teams, like God squads, but I was running a lower overall team, so I was running against a lot of lower overall cards. My team was probably like an 86 overall. So that means I don't have a lot of good players, but I have a couple, or I just have an overall average team. So like a Ruby lineup. Except for I didn't have a Ruby lineup, I had 3 diamonds. And the rest were Emeralds, but they were dynamic duos. So, I went up against a team that looked similar to mine, but a little bit worse. Listen, I had it 18-0 before he rage quit. 18-0. When I say there are some bums on PC, I mean the people on PC sometimes are super bad. Not even like, oh, I'm exaggerating a little. No, I'm not exaggerating. Some of these dudes, I don't understand why they play the game. I thought he was going to rage quit when it was 8-0, 10-0, 14-0. Oh, I was running 2 pink diamonds in a diamond. That's what I was running. I had, who was it? Lonzo Ball on one side of the court and Michael Jordan on the other. So I think Michael Jordan was a starter, and then, oh, I gotta review Michael Jordan too. So, I'll talk to you guys in the highlights, and then in the last 2. Alright, let's talk about Corey Brewer. I am not even slightly a fan of this card. If you look at him from a budget standpoint, he's not very expensive. I think I got him for like 3 or 5K or something. It's not very expensive for a card. But he's just, for me, not that good. I couldn't get a shot to go with him for anything, because he just doesn't shoot fast enough. And then his rating really isn't that good, to the point of, even if I am open, there's still a chance I'm going to miss. I always think of budget cards as, would I run him if I was playing Limited and I needed that colored card? And my answer would be no. I wouldn't use this card. Maybe, like, the only reason you would use him is you need more defense. Because is he a good defensive card? He got a chase down. Like, a chase down block is not easy to get. I mean, I've gotten people with 40 blocks getting chase downs that are absolutely nuts, getting 2 of them in a game. So rating doesn't matter as much as just knowing what to do, but I'm not a fan of this card. Would I say skip this card? If you're not getting every card in this set, I would say skip this card. He's not. Alright, we are back. We went from one review to straight another one. So, this Kemba Walker card is a really good card. A really good card. Now, with him literally being free and just having to do the challenges that they give you, he's a pretty easy card to get. I normally get every Pink Diamond card, but I do play quite a bit.
And, you know, whenever Covington is squaring
and
up like that, he's money.
This card, I would say, to get to his point is extremely worth it. You don't have to stress yourself out to do stuff to get him. You only need to complete like a couple things and you'll have him. You get a couple cards and just do some stuff. Like, I like his dribbles. They're moving. So when you do a move, you're not just moving forwards with a dribble move. You're moving left or right and doing a dribble move. Spin out. Oh, crap.
Outside Holiday. New York moving it around.
Didn't even want to make that. His defense really isn't bad. And he's pretty fun.
And Harden with the basket on the assist from Parsons. And that's now 37.
He's a very good shooter.
They've been doing
the only thing that I can really say negative is his height is a negative. I mean, going up against Patrick Beverly is pretty fair because they're the same height. But if I was going up against Lonzo, I don't think I'd have as many points because I think he would have gotten blocked more. Now, this game was actually pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. I think until the second quarter when Walker started going off. I think he had 20-something in the second quarter, which he played the whole quarter. We were struggling. Like, it was a close game. It was like we were losing by 2, and then we were up by like 7. Without this Walker card, I don't think we would have done as well as we did. I mean, normally I should be blowing them out by 20 or 30 points. But that Harden card is just that good. Like, it's hard to stop them. Now, you guys should go out and try to attempt to get this card. I think you will enjoy him, no matter what your playstyle is, more of a slasher, a playmaking. Like, if you always want to set up all your shots, this card will set up any shot you can think of.
From 13.
Oh, I say that, and I don't even get that shot to go. Let's see if we can get that one. Bang. He can do really whatever you need him to. The only negative that I have about him is his size, which might hurt him when it comes on the defensive end, just because he's not going to get any blocks like Alonzo, or like Steph Curry for me gets chased down blocks for some reason, or Drew Holiday, but he's more of a defender first. But he's pretty good. I think what I'll do is after this game, I will show you a comparison for Corey Brewer and Kemba Walker. I mean, that said it all for itself, them stats. I didn't keep it on there that long. 'Cause to me, all that stuff was embarrassing. So, we'll go in here, change here, replace. Now, you guys know how I feel. I don't think this card's really that great. And it's very hard to describe a similar player to him. I would say, yeah. This Lamar Odom's very similar. I don't really like this Lamar Odom card. That Brewers card's release is pretty slow. His handles are terrible. But his defense is pretty good. He can get you a chase down. He is pretty tall, 6'9". So his defense is a 98. I don't believe it. And I couldn't make a 3 to save my life just because of how slow his release is. Says his handles are an 86. That's a lie. They feel like they're about a 75. Now, his defensive stats are really, they're good. He can get rebounds and everything. He doesn't feel fast to the slightest. Not even a little. He feels weak. Which I don't know. I'm not a fan. If you have Ruby Lamar Odom, you're going to know what he plays like. Now, this card, I would I don't know if I'd want to compare him to this Isaiah Thomas card. Just because it's glitched and they gave him defense. I'm going to say this Kyrie Irving is who I would compare him to. He's just the shorter version. Now, obviously, Kyrie has the better stats because he's a buy-to-get player. You're not going to get a dunk with Kemba, but he'll finish just about any layup. His handles, to me, feel similar to Kyrie's, but they're not the same. Kyrie's are a little bit better. The defensive end, it says his stats aren't really that great, but I don't know. I feel like the same defense comes from Kyrie and Kemba. If you come up against Kyrie with another Kyrie, you can't guard him. And if Kemba went up against himself, he's not guarding himself. Like, he's so good offensively that defensively he wouldn't be able to do much. Now, what it says for his speed, you can't tell the difference. For me, I can't feel the difference between the speed in these two. The vertical, you can tell just because Kyrie can dunk. And the strength is, Kemba's dribbles are so good that you don't need strength. Neither does Kyrie. This Kemba card is really good. That's really all I can say. Now, this Corey Brewer card, he's not expensive. That's the thing. So, if you want to get him, go get him. He's not super terrible to go buy. But he's just not the best card that you can get. So, if you have any questions, ask them down in the comments. Come back for the next video. We will be doing the Abdul Rauf for the other two tomorrow, and then we'll keep doing the other ones. I know today, after this video, I will be trying to get some snipes, so if I get any, you will know in the next video. Which, for me, it's still day 1, hour 2, almost hour 3 of the sets being out. So, come back for the next video. Peace.